Today I will tell you something that nobody told me before my first remote interview, and it cost me the job. I had prepared for 2 weeks. I had revised my data structures. I had assessed my system design. I had a clean GitHub profile. I was ready. But what? I failed in the first 10 minutes. Not because of the technical questions, but because the interviewer couldn't hear me properly. I just kept on saying, "Sorry, can you repeat that? Sorry, can you repeat that?" And I hadn't prepared a single question to the answer that how do you manage yourself when you are working remotely? I had no answer. Silence. Awkward silence. Remote interviews are not just technical interviews over a video call. They are designed to assess differently. So in today's video, I will tell you what questions the interviewers ask and what are the proper answers to those questions. And the things that silently kill trust or build the trust just before even the code starts. Before I get into the questions, I want to tell you something that remote interviewers are thinking, but they never say it loud. They are just evaluating the three things. The number one thing, that is this person, can I trust this person? Is this person trustable? Like, can this person work in a remote environment without even being watched? Like he can communicate properly, or the person would disappear for 3 days and then come back after 3 days with some lame excuses. So these are the number one things that the interviewers are evaluating in a remote working environment. The thing number two is that is this person able to communicate properly, whether it's a written communication or it's a communication on a video call? Can he deliver his thoughts? Can he deliver what he is thinking? Can he deliver what he wants to do? What work he is suggesting to do? Can he properly communicate these things? Because the communication in a remote environment is asynchronous communication, a sleek message. So the thing number three is that the person we are interviewing has a proper setup, like his audio is clear, his video is clear, he have a stable internet. Can he work properly in a remote environment without delays, without any technical issues at his side? So these are all the three things that I have discussed with you that a remote interviewer is silently evaluating, and he is not being loud while evaluation of these things. So the right thing is that what they will get. They will focus on what they will get from you, not what you will get from them. So you should must answer to their questions properly. And at last, now could you see the difference? Now comes the technical portion. The remote technical interviews have a totally different format. They are totally different from the whiteboard interviews. So most of the companies come up with the CoderBase or HackerRank Live. So these are the platforms where you can code in front of them. Like they can see the code, they can see what you are editing in the editor and whatever you are doing. So the mistakes that the candidates make. The mistakes that the candidates make are that they totally go silent while they are coding. They are not just being loud that what they are thinking. So what you can do is that while coding, you can just call them and you can just tell them that I want to do this thing, like I am thinking to do this, but I am doing in this manner. that working in this manner, I think that it will benefit me. So some of the companies have this type of criteria, and some other companies, they give you the home assignments which are based on the deadlines like a week or more, and you have to build them something that they are acquiring, that they want you to build. So you have to code properly and you have to write a clean code. And the main thing is that the readme file. Whenever you code and whatever you code, you will have to justify that in the readme file, and you have to make the evaluators understand that what you have done in your code. That's the key point that can get you far, and that can help you in clearing the interview or in clearing the assessment. I would like to spend 60 seconds on your remote setup. This is the portion that most of the candidates underestimate. But you are being evaluated on the basis of this, not consciously, but it shows that how much and this shows that how much professionalism you have in yourself. So the first thing is the bad audio. Like if you have a $500 computer and the microphone inside it won't have a clear or smooth sound. So the better it is that you spend $30 on a microphone, and it will give you a clear and clean sound that will attract the interviewers. So the second thing is the bad lighting. The light coming from behind won't make your face clear. The light that's coming on your face and that's on the top of your face will give a better look, and the interviewer can see your face clearly. So the third thing is that the setup. Like if you have a messy bed or you are giving an interview on a messy bed, the things are spread around you and everything is like a mess. So the interviewer would have a bad impact. So you have to avoid this thing. And the last thing is that you should test your working environment, like your microphone, like your camera, like your internet 30 minutes before the interview. And if there's any problem with your microphone and your camera or your internet, you should fix it. So it's better that you have something in backup if the microphone isn't working, if the camera isn't working. So it's necessary to have something in the backup so that your interview process doesn't get affected. That was all for today's video. Kindly like me, share me and subscribe me to watch more content tailored around remote jobs and much more.